Hi everyone. So in this video we will conclude the class. So today is the last topic that we will talk about, which is protecting data and privacy to be specific. So let's move on, and I have provided you with slides that summarizes the content of the readings, so you can go over the slides that will help you prepare for the exam and the quiz in terms of privacy. So now I will skip those slides because you can read them, and I will jump to slide 22, which kind of wraps up our course for this inter-session semester. So we discussed on the first day about what MISA is all about, and today we'll retrieve and we'll try to go back and ponder up on what MIS is all about. So MIS provides organizations with 4 core competencies. And those competencies or capabilities include storing and retrieving data using SQL. And we have learned actually about this module, SQL, and how databases are designed using ERD or Entity Relationship Diagram. And the second capability is analyzing and visualizing data. So we learned about how to analyze data using Excel. We used a lot of functions, financial functions. We used if statements. We used also VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, pivot tables, and also visualization of data. We learned about how to visualize data using a pie chart, a column chart, and a line chart, and so on. And the third capability is automating data operations. So all of you have actually built your own application using VBA in Excel for this class. And that's actually an example of automating data operations that MIS provides to organizations. And the last one is protecting data, which is security, information security, and also the hardware and software, the foundations of computers or information systems you can think of. And also we talked about privacy. So those are kind of the skills that we have learned. We have learned SQL and SQL retrieving data from one or multiple tables using compound data, and then we learned about entity relationship diagram. And the analyzing and visualizing data, we learned about the different functions, logical and reference functions using if statements, and financial functions, charts, pivot tables, and programming. We learned about how to build your own flowchart, how to interpret your own flowchart into VBA code, and how to create a button in VBA. And then about protecting data, we learned about the CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and availability. We learned about the threats and controls that can be imposed towards CIA. And we learned about phishing email detection and information privacy. So remember, make sure to update your resume and include all those skills in your technical skills section of your resume. So those are some of the bullets that you can actually consider to put in your resume. So one of the skills is SQL select statement, an ERD diagram, and data manipulation and visualization using Excel, VBA and flowcharts. Actually, one of the students who graduated, who took one of those courses, sent me an email and told me that he was selected for an internship because he knows VBA. So those are really helpful skills that you can talk about during your interviews for an internship or even for a full-time job. And then cybersecurity and the basics of hardware and software of a computer. So congratulations, you have done great in this class. And I will let you watch this video. Kind of gives you a glimpse of what MIS does in terms of data analytics. So we have learned what other classes that if you decided, let's say, to take or to major or minor in MIS. So what are the classes that you might be taking? So in terms of storing and retrieving data, there is more advanced database course and e-business course and enterprise resource planning course. So or SAP, those are really in high demand courses. If you take those courses and you go for an interview, a lot of companies look for skills in those areas. As for visualizing or analyzing and visualizing data, we have business data analysis and introduction to business analysis. So this is kind of prepares you for data science and prepares you for business analytics, we call it nowadays. As for automating data operations, we have several programming courses that you can take in addition to web design. As for protecting data, we have a cybersecurity course that is more advanced. It has more advanced concepts than the ones that we covered in this class, and actually you will learn how to do them. So other courses that kind of cover all of those modules or capabilities includes the field project, as well as the system analysis and design, where you go through the this life cycle of a system development, and then the project management skills, which are very helpful and in high demand by organizations. So some of the questions here that you might have, I included them here. So what can I do with a grade or with a degree in MIS? Actually, there are a couple of titles or job titles that are available for you when you graduate from an MIS degree, including business analyst, application analyst, data analyst, developer, or database administration and technical support. So all of those are just examples, and there are some more, but those are the most common titles for MIS graduates. And the starting salary for MIS graduates is 58. This is the average. That means some might start high, some might start a little bit lower than this, but the average is 58. So what about job placement? So in our university, we have almost 100% job placement at graduation. And can I still succeed in MIS if I got a B in this class? Yes, actually you still have a chance, because we will take you from scratch, and we will prepare you for those concepts and for those classes that we have that you will be taking. So that was all that I wanted to cover for you today, and I wish you all the best in the next exams. So we have the next class, we will have exam 3, and then we will have exam 4 and the final optional. So and I will provide you with reviews for those later on. So I just want to thank you all for a great semester, inter-session semester, and I would also ask you to go and visit the eval.ou.edu and fill out the evaluations for this course, and I would like to hear from you. And I will see you around, and good luck to you all.